NBA action on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And the Lakers starting five. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with James. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Doncic deciding where to go with it. And James gets it to go.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
That's tipped and stolen by Reeves. To the inside and stolen by Hartenstein. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
That's good from Doncic. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Doncic hits them both. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
Back to Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession, and it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's James. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. James has gotten his second bucket on the night. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Dort. And here's Hartenstein. Dort outside. Hartenstein with a screen on Reeves. Really left him alone that time. Dort's got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. You look at the Thunder, this season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches. And check it out, the Lakers. They're now in 3rd place.
I think for the Thunder, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Here's Williams, and that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Doncic. There's the drive.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Hayes. Hayes with a screen. For 3, James. Counted from distance. James has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Dort, a screen on James. Offensive rebound. The Lakers trail. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I spoke briefly with Oklahoma City's head coach. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, BA.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And guys, those road games are never easy, but they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And with both teams fighting for playoff positions, this is as intense of a regular season as you'll see, Grant.
Oh, BA, you can feel what's at stake here in the arena. Both of these teams will treat this like the postseason. The playoffs start now for them.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Get loud for your Thunder Girls dance team.
And for the most part, they take good shots. Top 5 in field goal percentage. This is a coach who preaches efficiency.
Yeah, they come at you with a lot of weapons. Versatile, explosive. It's tough to get stops against these guys.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
For 3, James. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Reeves with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic with the bucket.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Holmgren with a screen on Reeves. Here's Wallace. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Oklahoma City shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
He makes a first. Both good from the line that time. The Lakers have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Hartenstein passes to Wallace. Hartenstein a screen. Just 5 to shoot. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Floats one up. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Vanderbilt, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Knocked away. Goodwin passes to Doncic. Outside Vanderbilt. Out to the wing. The three. And it's Connect missing. Thunder trail by 3. Williams in the post. Guarded by Doncic. Back to Williams. The three from Holmgren. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Let's see the stat sheet here for Austin Reeves.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And there's a pick. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. Oklahoma City has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein a screen. And that misses. That would have put him up. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Outside Vanderbilt. And he drives in. Goodwin. It's tipped. Wallace, left side. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The 2K leaderboard featuring the best shooting team since the break. Number 1, the Thunder. 5th, the Lakers.
These teams put the All-Star break to good use. Both shooting at a very high clip. They've been able to run their offense well.
Pass to Flagler. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Back to Doncic. Five on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And here's Connect outside. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Here's Vanderbilt. Tipped.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice open look, but it's no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Pass to Flagler. Right wing. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Carlson. And he drops it in from the low post.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. The Lakers with another miss. Thunder leading by 6. Here's Flagler. No good with the triple. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Sinks the tray. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Wallace outside. Pass to Carlson. Yep, that one goes. Carlson's got his second basket.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Doncic outside. And there's the drive. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. The shot no good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
So it's Los Angeles now, trailing by 5. So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Hayes is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Goodwin in at the 2. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Have to respect the tenacity. Gilgeous-Alexander isn't afraid of going straight at the defense on the drive.
First one falls. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, BA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
And a chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Joe. Clock at 6. James with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Doncic, and they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Thunder with a lead. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Williams. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Finney-Smith. Pass to Goodwin. Doncic outside. Finney-Smith with it. Here's Goodwin. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Hartenstein. Some solid defense from James.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Here's Hartenstein. Left side Williams. To stop the drought. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Vincent's checked in.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
BKE leaderboard showing us the assist leaders over the last month. In the third spot, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
On defense, the Thunder, leading by 5. Hayes, the pass to Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so their mid-range is usually available.
Dort for 3. He buries it from 3. Dort's got 9 points.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Back to Doncic. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis. Shoot 2.
That's good from Doncic.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Goodwin. Doncic hits them both. Oklahoma City leading by 6. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 26 points for him last game against the Lakers. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
And this is a team that moves the rock. Second in assists in the NBA. They're fun to watch with their ability to rotate the basketball.
And you really can't emphasize enough how impressive their field goal percentage is. They run their game plan so well and know how to get the shots they want. Doncic finds Reeves. Reeves with a screen on Hartenstein. Here's James. Here he goes. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with it. He's defended by Hayes. And here's Dort. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Hartenstein a screen. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Hayes with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding him.
Luka Doncic.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 7-point differential. Screen by Holmgren. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Hayes with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Thunder leading by 10. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. And Hayes comes to help. The 3 from Holmgren. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, what a tough shot by James.
So demoralizing and a helpless feeling for a defender to be that tight on LeBron and still not be able to stop him.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Caruso, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Lakers also making a switch. Connect's checked in for Hayes. Over to the left wing. Outside, Williams. He drops it from range. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Back to Doncic. Holmgren against James. Shot clock at 5. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Ooh, poked away. James with a steal. Out left to the wing. Here's Vincent. Deflected.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Caruso finds Williams. Here's Connect. Pass to Vincent. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And you see the awareness Connect has a good understanding for when his guys are open.
Dort, the pass to Hartenstein. Caruso against Doncic. 4-3. Caruso, good for 3. Caruso's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Graham.
He really did. I mean, he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort. So for Oklahoma City, Joe's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Williams. And it's Wallace in for Dort. So it's Los Angeles now. Down by 12. And James gets it to go.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
That's on Gabe Vincent.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
That free throw misses. So it comes up empty at the line. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly. player to fan without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere. Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Hartenstein a screen. Here's Wiggins. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more. Lakers trail by 11. Pass to Vincent. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded by Caruso. Doncic shot is good.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
James finds Doncic. Back to James. Here's Connect. And there's the screen. Back to James. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 12. And it's Doncic missing. Thunder leading by 9. To the paint. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist by Wiggins. Hartenstein's got 6 in the quarter.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to Vincent. James outside. Here's Connect. Back to James. And the 3 off target.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
At the line for your Thunder, Wallace. 2 shots.
The first free throw's good. The Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Vanderbilt's checked in. And he makes both free throws. 34 seconds left in the second. Here's James. The rebound by Wiggins. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is the most they've led, 13 points.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Wallace. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 20 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Here's Wallace. Cash money from 16 feet away. Wallace has got 8. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Greetings, everyone. Let's first take a look at the players of the week in both conferences. For the Western Conference, Anthony Edwards.
How about the Ant-Man's tenacity of late? One of the most consistently productive guys in the league. No surprise he comes out with this award.
And incredibly talented, the former #1 overall pick. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first-half performance for the Thunder.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert on the crew, I'm giving them the O'Neal stamp of approval, which is hard to earn. Congrats, guys.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Lakers trail by 15. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. James passes to Hayes. Clock is at 3. Over Holmgren. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Holmgren inside. James is there. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Williams.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to Hayes. James outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Hayes with a screen. James can't get it to go.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Lakers trail by 17. Inside. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries. The Thunder have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Williams. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Williams has got 9.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
James passes to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Back to Finney-Smith for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
One shot.
And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Here, an intimidating group, the leaders in blocked shots over the past month. Third is Chet Holmgren.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Reeves. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Lays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's James. Kicks it to Doncic. Back to Reeves. Pass to James. Clock at 4. Now here's Doncic. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Doncic has got 23 points.
Well, I think this is exactly what the coaching staff wants from Doncic, guys. I mean, being aggressive and committed to scoring the ball, looking for his shot.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Doncic. And here's Hayes. Reeves with the ball. Takes it inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
And that one falls for Reeves.
Reeves continues to prove just how valuable he is. I mean, he's a guy that does a little bit of everything to help you win.
No good on the second free throw. Oklahoma City leading by 19. Fades and shoots. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Doncic on the wing. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Read the eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time.
Connects checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Connect. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. 3 on the clock. Here's Doncic. And he gets the bucket. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And yep, it's good. And the Thunder lead by 19.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
6th in fast break points, and they've landed in the top 10 for team scoring. They're making smart decisions on that end and presenting a challenge for most defenses.
Now that field goal percentage stat tells you something about this team's offense. They aren't one to rush things or take ugly shots. They wait for those great looks to open up. First free throw is good. And Los Angeles making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 18 points for him. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daignault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. From deep, here's Doncic. Gets the three to fall. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Dort outside. Pass to Wallace. Hartenstein a screen. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Here's Wallace. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Doncic on the wing. Vanderbilt, a screen on Williams. Fires in the triple. Connect's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And just unreal from outside with deep range. Connect is just knocked down.
Williams misses.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. 22 was their biggest lead. Tipped away, and it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Reeves with the ball, and it's Dort picking him up. And it's Doncic missing. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Here's Wallace. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Wallace has got 10 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And it's Doncic missing. Oklahoma City has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hartenstein's gotten 4 this quarter.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Dort against Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Oh, look at Luka taking the contact and finishing strong.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic passes to Reeves. Here's Connect. The three-pointer off the mark.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with a screen on Reeves. The shot by Dort, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Doncic. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wallace. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
He's such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Now Reeves. Thunder pull it in. Williams finds Hartenstein. Wallace outside. Poke loose. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. .107 left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Williams. James is checked in for the Lakers. Vincent comes in for Luka Doncic. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Lakers trail by 21. James outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Vincent. Out to James. 4 on the clock. To halt the run. And he gets it to go off the front iron. James has gotten 4 this quarter.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. You can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And the Lakers shooting around 45% since the break. Screen by James. They get the rebound. Vanderbilt finds James. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Putting those passing skills to work. LeBron, truly a gifted passer.
Here's Holmgren. Soft touch off the glass. Holmgren's got 12 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 22 was their biggest lead. On the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. James is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Reeves in at the 2. Finney-Smith passes to Vanderbilt. Vincent outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Clock at 6. Goes up on the baseline. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist by Vanderbilt.
I love watching Reeves do his thing from the mid-range area. He's got a smooth package.
Dort outside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a Thunder dunk. Wow.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Wallace outside. Knocks down the triple.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Shots blocked. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Hayes is checked in for James.
Number 11, Jackson Hayes.
Shot from 16. Vincent can't hit. Thunder leading by 21. Dort, the pass to Caruso. And he banks in the layup.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Outside Vanderbilt. Back to Reeves. They need this. On target from range. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter.
Austin Reeves is an absolute laser. Makes it look easy from out there.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. They set a pick. Just 5 on the clock. And no good. Good D by Finney-Smith. Lakers trail by 20. Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. Hayes with it. Pass to Vincent. And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact the players have that option and that freedom.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Finney-Smith passes to Reeves. To the middle. Vincent outside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Williams from long range. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Vanderbilt. And here's Hayes. Here's Finney-Smith. Drops in the three.
Finney-Smith doing what we've come to know he can do. Knock down that jumper with a smooth stroke.
Williams on the wing. Wallace outside. Here's Dort. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats one, and that's 2 points on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 in the second half.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Pass to Vanderbilt. "11 feet out, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Thunder leading by 16. Williams, a screen on Vanderbilt. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Wallace. And the Lakers also making a switch. James is checked in. Down low. Here's Vincent. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Thunder leading by 14. Screen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Right side Reeves. James outside. Dort against Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vincent. Dort grabs the miss. So Dort's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Dort. From downtown. Connects from downtown. And the Thunder lead by 17.
And think about this. Originally a two-way contract guy, Lou Dort has become a solid NBA starter. No surprise when he has huge scoring nights.
Oklahoma City foul. Lou Dort. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Austin Reeves, taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Holmgren. The Lakers with a rebound. Hayes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Reeves, the pass to Finney-Smith. James against Williams. 6 to shoot. Hayes with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The Lakers with another miss. Thunder leading by 16. Here's Caruso. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Back to Reeves. Vincent outside. James outside. And it falls all over the rim and in. James has got 20.
Superb work in the pick and roll that time by LeBron James. Such a pro at executing in these sets. Takes advantage of whatever mistake the defense makes.
And the bucket is good. Lakers trail by 18. James outside. Rejected by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Caruso.
Number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein.
So it's Los Angeles now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. 22 points for him.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Vincent. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
It's Dort.
That's good from Dort. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
And Dort hits them both. Lakers trail by 21. James deciding where to go with it. No good from outside.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside, Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Vincent passes to Reeves. Hayes with a screen on Dort. And here's Reeves outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder leading by 21. It's Dort on the wing. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well, leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Hartenstein against Hayes. Pass to Reeves. Reeves with a screen on Williams. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
Up top, Hartenstein. Got a piece of it. Here's Vincent to the middle.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Thunder.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Just 3 to shoot. And the layup falls.
Boy, this team is comfortable with Reeves running the show. He's an excellent decision maker.
Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 18. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.